Hello everyone, YouTube land, and welcome back to another kick-ass episode of CP TV 200. And yes, I have CP. So before we get on to with today's story, for my Notre Dame fans out there, that was a hell of a game. Good, good defense wins football games. Um, Yesterday was the pay-per-view Extreme Rules. I will be making a video about that one day next week. So all my wrestling fans out there. So everybody wants to know more and more about my childhood and what I like to do and shit like that. Like I said before, my, I had, other than the obvious of being in a chair, I had a great childhood growing up. Mm, There was no, there was no difference in my family at all. Um, I got to do the same as everybody else, you know. Um, Me, one of the things I used to do with my uncle, rest in peace, Scrubby. I'm gonna have a lot of stories about him in the next month or so. I just have to psych myself up to get to that level in order to talk about my uncle, rest in peace. But one of the things we loved to do was, um, like all kids, we like to play baseball, but obviously I couldn't run on the bases and shit. But I would lay in my grandma's front yard or backyard, and I would throw the ball, and he would hit it. We did that shit for hours. That was our version of football, baseball. We did that for hours. I remember one day he hit it back, and obviously I'm laying on the ground, so it's hard to move. The ball hit me in the face, got a black eye, but that was our version of baseball back then. And then, you know, I spent a lot of time with my grandma, so my mom always had to work. My grandma had a pool in the backyard, and one of her rules was everybody in the neighborhood, if you went to her house, or you were one of the grandkids or whatever, and you could go by the pool, you had to know how to swim. So yeah, I hated to go in that pool, but she always made me, she would hold me and make me do laps as a little kid. I I remember that to this day. I hated that, but it was always so difficult for me to turn my head up out of the water. But that was her rule, that if you were gonna go back by the pool, everybody had to learn how to swim, and I was no different. Even though if you throw me in a pool today, I'm gonna fucking drown. But um, that was that was one of the things I remember we did that for hours and hours and hours, just doing laps in the pool. And I can also remember times with my uncle would get on the diving board, grab me by my ankles, and throw me in the pool. And as I was going down, he would jump in and catch me. So my life growing up was as normal as it could possibly be, other than the obvious. I can also remember is probably a young kid. My mom would make me go to the Y and go swimming. I always hated that shit. I think I tried to pee in the pool a couple times to get out of it. But yeah, growing up for me, um, obviously it was difficult, but in my family, you know, that's the way it was. Just like with the swimming pool, it didn't matter if I was crippled or not. My grandma wanted to teach me how to swim, so that's what we did. So, to this day, I can remember hours and hours of being in that pool. So that's one of my stories about growing up, trying to learn how to swim in my grandma's pool. Hope you all enjoy it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and have a great day.